this is an introduction to percents. So first of all, let's just look at what the word means. Okay, if we break it up, we have per and cent. So with per, I want you to think of like miles per hour, or feet per second, or cost per item. Okay, so we're talking about something for each of the other. Okay, how many miles can you go for each hour? How many feet can you go for each second? How much money does it cost for each item? So cent, think of 100. Century, okay? So this is for each 100, how much do we have? So anytime we're looking at a percent, our total is going to be 100. So just a basic visual for a percent. Okay, so here are 100 boxes. We have 10 by 10. Okay, so that'll be 100 boxes. You'll have questions that'll say, what percent does the shaded area represent? So I'm wanting to know, of this 100, what part of it is shaded in? So when you have 100, all you have to do is figure out how many boxes are shaded in. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 10, so that means I have 50 boxes filled in out of this 100, so it would be 50%. Okay, so this is always means it's out of 100, so 50 out of the 100 are shaded in. So now I want you to try this one on your own. What percent does the shaded area represent? Figure it out and then press play and we'll check it. So now again, we have 100 boxes. So now I have 2 rows of 10, so that would be 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 out of the 100 are shaded in. So now I have 25%. 25 out of 100 are shaded in. All right? Now we're moving to when we don't have 100 boxes. Okay, so what percent does the shaded area represent? In your book, they'll ask you to write this as a ratio first. Okay, so we have a total of 4, and I have 3 shaded in. So writing this as a ratio, first of all, it would be 3 out of 4. Okay, 3 are shaded in out of a total of 4. Well, remember, a percent is always out of 100. So I want to find an equivalent ratio where 100 is my denominator. So looking at 4, what do we do to 4 to get 100? Well, we multiply by 25. So we want to do the same thing to the numerator. So 4 times 25 is 100. 3 times 25 is 75. So 75 out of 100 would be equivalent to 3 out of 4. So that means my percent is 75. Okay? That if I would divide this up into a total of 100 boxes, the same portion would be 75 of those 100 would be filled in. Okay? With this, think of quarters. It takes 3 quarters to make $1. Okay? 3 quarters is 75 cents. That's where that comes from. Alright? So now I want you to try this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. One of them is filled in. So first you'll need to write it as a ratio in order to get that percent. Okay? Let's see how you did. So first of all, writing a ratio, we said that we had 1 out of 5 filled in. Now, we want to rewrite this as a ratio out of 100. Percent's always out of 100. Well, 5 times 20 gives me 100. So I want 1 times 20. So an equivalent ratio to 1/5 would be 20 over 100, which means 20%.